Yo, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to go over the steps I've been taking recently to grow my mobile detailing business. This can apply to any other business though, if you're looking to scale your business. But these are the two things that I've done recently that have changed everything. All right, let's get started. So if you don't already know, my name is Max. I have a mobile detailing business. I started when I was 17 years old. Since then, I've just been growing it, learning new things. It's kind of my my first business model that I'm using to learn more about business. And so far, I've already told you guys a bunch of things that I've already learned, things I've done to improve the business. But I've learned a couple more things recently that have been huge game changers to the actual business. So the first thing I want to talk about, which is pretty self-explanatory, it's pretty easy to know, is reoccurring clients. When I first started this detailing business, the main thing I struggled with was staying busy. So the way I figured out how to fix that was reoccurring clients. Basically, instead of just going out and trying to find a new client every single time I needed, money or needed to consistently make income, I had to go out there and search and actually find it. But with reoccurring clients and maintenance clients, what you do is you offer them a scheduled detail once a month, bi-weekly, or even once a week. And what you do is you go out and you just get theirs done once a week. So basically you're looking at passive income. And this could be applied to many other things besides detailing. This could be applied to, landscaping, personal training, reoccurring clients, personal training wise. Just have people set up on a schedule. That way you're passively creating that income. And it's not something people are forced to be locked into. It's more of an optional thing, which, makes them feel comfortable, makes you feel comfortable because more income's coming in. And a good thing to do is offer discounts. So what you do initially is what I do an initial full detail, get everything looking brand new. And that way when I come back and say like a couple weeks or a week, it's still pretty clean. I just need to touch some things up. And that's why it's just a maintenance and at a cheaper price. So that's something that people really love, and no matter what business you're in, it can most of the time be applied to that business. And the second thing I've done recently, which I think is the biggest thing I've done and probably the game changer to my business, was hiring an employee/helper. So I went ahead, I hired my first helper, and it is already a game changer. But there's different things to know when hiring someone, so we'll get more into that. But first of all, I was getting too packed, too busy. Just wasn't enough time in the day for me to get everything done myself. So I was having to book people even months out in advance. So that just wasn't working. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger on, pulling someone into the team, and it worked out. So that was a big thing for me. That definitely helped, because details that would usually take me, say, 5 to 8 hours to do, I can get them done in about 4 hours now, and that saves more room in the day to go ahead and make another detail happen. And when it comes to business, we're not looking to trade our time for money. That is the one thing we're trying to avoid. So the more time I can save, even for trading a little bit of money, I will gladly take that, because it gives you more time to work on your business model, the brand, and update your websites, work on branding like clothing, advertisement, stuff like that. It gives you time to catch up with leads. I just think having the extra help is definitely needed, and hopefully this is the first of many people that I can hire. But eventually down the line it will come, like everything comes with time. But you do want to make sure before you hire someone that you're hiring at the right time. So if you're not too busy and you can still get everything done yourself and have time to work on other things, maybe hiring someone isn't the best idea, or just have maybe a part-time, someone that you can just call up and be like, hey, can you come help me with this big job this one day? That's also a good idea. But if you don't really need one, I wouldn't say get one until you really need one. But it is a huge game changer. It also introduces connections. So maybe that person that you hire can spread the word, and that gains more clients out, your business gets out there more. So definitely something that changed my business for the better and has improved it so much lately was hiring someone. But don't get confused, it took me over 1.5 years to hire my first employee. So if you're only, just starting off, don't stress too much about it. Everything does take time, but just give it time, and eventually, things will fall into place. It might not be looking like it at the moment, but it does happen, and it will happen if you keep working hard and, learning new things, stepping outside the comfort zone. Because the worst thing that someone could say to you is no. And that doesn't physically affect you, might mentally affect you a little bit, but you get over it, and you should get over it. So you shouldn't be scared to, go out, ask people things, don't be scared to ask that big question, Don't be hesitant, because the worst that can happen is someone says no. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video. If you guys like this information, there's more to come. But just keep working and keep improving yourself daily, and I will see you guys in the next one.